Getting set for evening baseball from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Dylan Bundy will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at Dylan Bundy, this guy's made some changes throughout his career. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from the state of Oklahoma. Started his career in the bullpen, has made the switch to the starting rotation. Good fastball, doesn't throw as hard as he did early in his career. Keeps the ball in the ballpark pretty well and throws strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he has a chance to pitch well in this one.
Now here it comes. Nico Horner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Doby arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. And he hits it hard to the right side. Sanchez is there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Chad Kuhl gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate here is Yolmer Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yolmer Sanchez.
Here it comes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
In now, Peter Doby, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's the pitch.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at first and third with none out. Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. His 4th long ball of this series. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Gallo.
Three runs already home here. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up is Brendan Rodgers. Here's the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and finally there's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Drew Waters.
Digging in will be Drew Waters, and the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Story picks it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting seventh.
Digging in next, Reese McGuire. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Angels. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trevor Story.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Colvin calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Cody Hosey. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate now is Conrad Colvin. First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that's the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. In is Jorge Soler. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Soler brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
David Bundy.
Into the box now, David Bundy. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Peter Doby. Now here's the first offering. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. He's right there. Throw on to 1st in time, 1 away. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. And it's fouled away. Hard hit towards center. Howe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. The 1-0 home.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Corner aboard here at first with nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Change up low, 2-0. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's the 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Doby is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
First baseman, number 42, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And leading up for the Angels,
ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. And now the first pitch. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And at the plate is Drew Waters. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
the 1-0. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Stepping in now, Cody Hosey. Hit in the air to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Now to bat, Conrad Colvin grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
That evens it up 1-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Happ finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 5-0 Halos lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ian Happ is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Strike taken up in the zone. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Full count now. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Bundy.
Into the box, David Bundy. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And McGuire will make the catch for out number 3. Cubs strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Cole Stewart, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Back to the top of the order now, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez.
Yolmer Sanchez.
He's set, and the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Ball 2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Peter Doby comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ground ball left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Angels.
Now at the plate is Mike Trout. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Rizzo was there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready now is Nico Horner, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Way outside. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. In time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. On its way is pitch number 75. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him 2 down. Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And stepping in, Joey Gallo. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Down to 3-1.
Brendan Rodgers waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Ready now for L.A. Brendan Rodgers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Line hard, deep into left. Smith is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Drew Waters, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And now the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. Now a swinging bunt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Posey will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 7.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate now, Cody Hosey, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runner goes for second, down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. McGuire on at first, nobody out. He's running again. Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
To the plate now, Conrad Coleman, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Yolmer Sanchez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next to hit is Peter Doby. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Cubs nothing.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 1-1 home.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-2 is a fastball that misses. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sanchez is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. David Bundy is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
First offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Count still full, 3-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Brendan.
Stepping in once again is Brendan Rodgers. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here's the 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Drew Waters. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jason Adam comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Reese McGuire. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Adam is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Story brings it in, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Striding in is Conrad Holden. Flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up to second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Angels get just the 1. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the Angels 7 and the Cubs nothing. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit hard to third. Reined in. There's 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now into the box, Dominic Smith. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. Fastball just off the inside corner. Line toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now. Here's the first pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
The 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
The 1-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and they are World Series champions.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.